Man, tonight's show was as advertised. It was Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Dynamite.
live.
And I just want to
welcome to the greatest wrestling podcast on this side of heaven. Along with my co-host Russ, I am Tyler Evans. Together we are the Ringside Rebellion. Russ, how are you, my brother?
Thank you.
Dynamite.
Start to finish.
Dynamite.
This may have the promos. Yep.
Yeah. It was solid. Very solid. It was every match. Every promo was pretty solid. But the main event, good God, poor Darby. He did. Alright, no, but let's not get over ourselves before we get started, guys. As always, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications, share this video with your friends, because we're kind of tired of talking to the same like 12 people. We love y'all and all, but we want to get some more folks in here. Alright, man, so we started the show off. We got CM Punk just in the ring, no entrance music, no big entrance, which it's surprising because typically with a Punk promo, man, you're going to get that entrance. They want that pop on screen, they want that live, but Punk's not playing games tonight. No games. Dude, your teeth look whitish. Your teeth look white as hell. He white? What the?
Yeah, man. But, yeah, CM Punk was in the ring, right? He was in the ring, dead center. And, yeah. White people crap.
My lord, dude. It's like the same color as, like, the little microphone button, like, icon on the bottom over here. Like, what the?
Me.
My goodness. All right, so. Meth teeth. He had an MJF shirt on, which is hilarious. That's great, man. Mid. He said he's straight edge. Said that means he's better than you. And asked if that sounds familiar. First time he said that was 20 years ago, and it was his foundation. It's what helped him inspire the next generation of wrestlers. Then there's MJF.
And he admitted it.
MJF tries to walk like him, talk like him, but he can never think like him. Says that when he beat him in his hometown twice in one night, you would think it would make him furious and make him angry. But to tell you the truth, he's proud to be Maxwell, as he should be, because you did beat him
Might as well say
in his
it,
hometown.
Because anytime he goes anywhere near Long Island, he's getting booed out the city.
Where you straight from the past is that you failed to retain the lessons that you were taught. Says that MJF likes to compare himself to Roddy Piper in Portland, Bret Hart in Canada. But really, he's just shitty Max from shitty Long Island. Yep. Absolutely. He said, but because of the Moxley assist, he now gets to pick the time and the place for the rematch with Little Max. So he picks Orlando at Revolution on March 6th. And he thought about the situation he was in, said he could pick a cage match, but, you know, Wardlow can climb a cage, and Maxwell can run and climb out of a cage. So he's just trying to run down the list of matches in his head, and he says the ironic thing is that the matches he loses in are the ones where he tends to come out learning the most, which is true. Competition in any sport, when you lose, you learn more. So he's going to have to tether him to him, and says it's going to be a dog collar match. Obviously, it's just like he said with Piper in Portland. He wants to be so tethered to Piper in Portland, so that's what he's going to do. So 93 Roddy Piper match. Says he wants to be his Valentine, and he asks MJF to come out to chat. MJF does come out, but with a look of despair on his face. Punk pulls out the picture of him and MJF. Amazing. As when MJF was a kid, he said the price he paid to see him on that day is going to pale in comparison to the price he's going to pay at Revolution.
Kick the shit out of him. Kick the shit out of his
Never seen it before. He starts to talk and gets choked up. Drops the mic.
Send him back to shitty Long Island.
Phenomenal.
And MJF was silent. What? What the? Yeah, man. That was it was a good moment. And like you said, no music, and you would expect that they're gonna suck up every little ounce of the like Mussolini. But yeah, man, they just started it off, and you knew it was about to go
He
down with
looked
Punk
worried.
right there in the middle of the ring. Story time with CM Punk, baby. No more PG. Yeah. That's one thing I did take note of. Halfway through the promo, I wrote down Punk
Yeah, man.
better not beat MJF, man.
Who's ready for
Better not
story
beat
time with
MJF.
CM Punk, baby?
I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't know how
It was good to see
MJF pulls
him.
this off.
I still expect Maxwell to come out on top in this match.
Yeah.
No, he better not.
Yeah, do it now.
I mean, dude, you're tethered to him. That's like the worst thing to possibly be, honestly, because MJF's going to have the ring. I'm sure he'll use that at some point.
Yeah.
But even still, it's not going to keep anybody from coming out. If you have him lose, it needs to be because Wardlow turns.
Yeah, and this
That's it. That's the
I
only
feel
reason.
like
Other
this
than
is an
that,
awesome idea for a match.
do not let this be
to include
50-50
MJF, and
WWE
he's-
booking. No one
You
wants
know,
to see
he's a
that.
new school guy, but
long
man, his
term
skills are so
booking.
old school,
That's
and
what
like
we want to see. We
I feel
don't
like
want
he
to
could
see
pull
a
this type of
50-50
match
book
off
match.
and
We
make
don't
it
want to
look,
see that. It's just
awesome
it's
and
not the route to go.
make you feel
It's not the correct
nostalgic
decision.
for
Period.
times
Point blank.
past.
Period.
So cool, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. And yeah, who better than the person that comes out practically gold? You know, he's the salt of the earth. That's
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's well, never mind. I'm not gonna go there right now. Let's go.
For the golden days.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I wonder who's a fan of Canyon in that locker room. All right,
Who better than
so let's
Canyon?
go.
That's right. All right, so we get a Moriarty.
Moxley.
Gay.
I seen that. Where's the damn cat at? And it wasn't our only
Moriarty, Bryan Danielson
cameo
promo.
of the night. So keep that in
Pretty
mind.
cool little. It really is more like a Bryan Danielson and John Moxley promo.
Yeah.
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 The
Cheeto.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch is in attendance. That was pretty cool. Right. It was. No, and I liked how she was just like. I'm barely a celebrity. Don't even. Please stop with the camera.
Yeah.
But she's never been big on the spotlight. She's never been big on the spotlight, man. I don't think she's one of those that's involved in certain things. I believe that she's probably a good witch. Let's put it that way. Never, not even a witch at all. But she's probably one of those celebrities that's just don't want anything to do with any of that crap. She was there to do a job. She did her job. She doesn't care about all the glamour and all that crap. I like Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah. Nice. I have to say,
we start this match off.
stand corrected about
Brian
Lee
pulls a
Moriarty's
Russ
music.
move,
I was thinking it was
extends his hand
something more
out,
gay than
and Lee's
it
right
actually
hand.
is. It changed
He's
because
like, no, I'm not
this
gonna
was
shake your
actually
hand,
it
but
wasn't
come on.
good
The
by
crowd's
any
like,
stretch.
yeah,
It's
yes,
just too
yes,
low
yes.
energy.
So
It's
finally
just
he
too
does it. And
low energy. But I retract what I said. I was wrong.
Not gonna happen.
It's not gay. It's just too low energy. It's just like, and I'm like, dude, I would prefer you to fight in
I think
Tiger
it changed
Mask.
it.
Just fight
I
in
think
Tiger
it's
Mask.
changed.
That's just me.
Yes.
And I'll explain why as you
No,
after you
not
break down
good.
this match.
For him,
Yes.
it's
This
just
is why
lame.
we're excited for this. Bro, you can read this. Slap.
All right, so we get some
I
good
even put
chain
the H
wrestling
in
to
there,
start.
dude.
Some really good chain wrestling to start.
What did the five fingers say to
Brian
the face?
backs Lee up against the ropes.
Come on.
Slap. I can't read the slap.
Yeah, man. Some cool stuff.
It's hilarious. Slaps the. Oh my god! It's like the taste out of his mouth.
Ow.
Nice slap. Nice slap.
Ow.
You'd love to see it. So they line back up. Lee hits a really cool
Yep.
ankle pick.
It was a pretzel. That was a
Real
pretzel.
slick. Yeah, man. More mat wrestling. Brian locks in the Romero special. Then he puts it into the Dragon Sleeper variant. Like, good God, dude. You better know that's coming in the match. You have time to stretch your thighs and your hammies, because over anything else. Yeah, I mean, he's just like flat. I mean, he's got him like completely wrenched all the way back. I mean, that's brutal. They have a little scramble. He gets the advantage. Backs Brian into the corner and hits some uppercuts. Brian does a push off. Does his running back flip off a turnbuckle. Starts to go into his usual routine where he hit the drop kicks and stuff. But Lee scouted it and hits a nice elbow to the face as he's coming off the ropes. They start getting back in the ring, and Brian manages to get Lee caught in the ropes, like all twisted up, and starts doing the kicks into the chest while he's tied up. Like, nice. Yes. I'm not sure how much you're watching the picture-in-picture, but Danielson landed some really cool throws during the picture-in-picture.
Headstand, and they were just
nice.
Smacking each other in the
once it
gut
comes
and
back to
abdomen,
getting more mat wrestling,
trying to hit each other in the
then
face.
they landed something I've never seen before in
I
my
was sitting
entire
there
life.
just,
They had
this
each other
is
locked in some
wrestling.
kind of pretzel leg lock
The whole
together.
match.
They both end up going into a
mat wrestling.
reverse handstand.
It's what you want.
And they're just,
I'd want everyone in that
This-
locker room just to stop what you're doing and just watch Danielson. When he wrestles, just stop and just watch it. You don't have
That's
to be
cool.
like him, but just look, it's not a game out there. He's not playing around.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's not pulling punches.
No doubt.
Watch what he's doing, because that's what you need to emulate. Yeah. You don't need high spots. You don't need, the gimmicks. You don't need
Wrestle anybody.
Just watch what he's doing, and then throw in your high spots. Throw in whatever else you're good at, but just watch what he's doing.
It doesn't matter who he's wrestling. That's the thing. He wrestles whoever he's wrestling. He's putting on that kind of a clinic, and
Yep.
now the thing that the only thing that I
I'll
have
give
kind
you
of
my, I'll give you my thoughts.
I don't know,
I will
a
give you my thoughts on
strange standoffness with when it comes to Brian is he has all these great matches with everybody, but does it do anything for them? Like, do you think more of Lee Moriarty at the end of this match? Or is it Brian? All right. So Moriarty reverses an Irish whip into a suplex. They start trading off the dueling uppercuts. They both start going for backslides. Brian pushes off and slaps him in the face again. And then it pisses Lee off. He starts just going, elbow strike,
style.
alternating. Brian goes for the psycho knee, but he gets it caught. They go into another back and forth exchange.
Amazing.
Back
Just-
and forth
it was just
exchange.
awesome.
Brian manages to
stuff.
get him down, and it does hit the knee.
But this question of Lee
Waves the
Moriarty.
ref off, and then he kicks Lee's
Man, I was watching this.
hits a triangle choke and flex.
Yeah.
Yes. And Lee goes out.
Yeah. So I think when I was watching this, I was like, dude, this is an opportunity.
Not even just Lee
because
Moriarty, anybody.
Brian,
anyone
he's
that
pretty
he
much
wrestles
laid
is
it out
really
as
what I'm
in
going
terms of
into.
what
Do
his
you
goals
think
are.
more of
Is
anyone
to go
that
out
he
there,
competes against, or
find
is
some
he
young
just
talent,
that
and
good
turn them
that
into a
he can
savage
like he's
and
like
carry
Bret
them,
Hart, where he can
have
carry a
them
broomstick to a great
join
match.
forces with him and Moxley, and like let them start something destructive. And I was watching this and I was like, dude, this is an opportunity for Moriarty or for whomever that, because I texted you in the middle. I'm like, dude, after I seen Moriarty was like, he got slapped right in the beginning. It's like, all right, this is not a game. We're gonna do this. I don't feel like Moriarty stepped up to that level of just brutalness and savageness and just the facials that he has to me doesn't go over as like, oh, he's a big guy, he's a big bad guy, he's a tough guy. His elbows were just very weak and pathetic to me. I mean, but he's a great mat wrestler, great technician, but is he savage? No, he's not savage. That's why right in the middle of it, I'm like thinking, okay, I'm ready for next week's challenge of, all right, let's go and find Wheeler. Let's go ahead and find Wheeler.
Weak.
Yeah. But yeah. 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 And to counter that,
Which I don't
I want
know,
him
man.
to
I don't think he's gonna have
transform
that savagery
somebody.
in him either.
If he goes then after Wheeler,
And I
and
think,
Wheeler
see,
is not
that's the thing
even,
where I
you know,
think
up to
you
the
and
level.
I
Yeah,
would
he's gonna be
really
a great
be
technician, a lot of
that'd be
cool
our super
sequences.
strength, man.
But is he
we would
gonna
just
slap
let's
Daniel
go,
Bryan
let's go.
or
Come
Bryan
on,
Danielson
bring it,
back
bring
in the face?
it,
Are you gonna
bring
slap the
it.
shit out of him? Probably not. Is he gonna elbow the shit out of him? European uppercut? Probably. He's gonna do it, but is it gonna be brutal and savage? And I'm not playing around. Probably not. But when he goes against Danny Garcia, yeah. But Danny's already kind of a savage already, and I want to see some. It's gonna be sick, but I want to see him take someone like a Lee Moriarty or Wheeler, someone that's just kind of borderline good guy, if not a good guy, and like Trent would be good, but Trent's he's too much of he's too over.
That's a match
He's
right
already,
there, dude. That
you know,
oh my god.
he's not a young guy. He's already an over guy in terms of being a badass. He's already an over guy in terms of yeah.
Like a Trent.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
But dude, but he's still kind of young. He's still kind of young, but
Yep.
yeah,
You're right.
maybe he's trying to be a
Right. As
badass.
soon as
But
you
think
saw
about what
there
you're
you go
what you're looking
again.
at when it
Making
comes
me
to
a
him
better
right
person.
now
Because
in
you're
the
right.
situation that he's
He could.
in the best
There
friends.
could be a situation
He's not
where it's like, hey,
happy
you're
with
trying to get
all
all
these
these,
people that are
you know,
coming into the
young
best
guys
friends. He's not
who are
happy with
obviously
all
not
these,
ready.
and he's making it obvious.
Come
He's
step in the
like,
ring with me. I'm not playing
Danhausen,
games.
who
Sorry,
brought this guy
Chucky
in
T.
here?
I got to move on because I'm trying to, I'm trying to get that TNT title, something like that. So hey, maybe, but I want to see more of the challenge. I want to see Daniel Bryan saying, okay, and I'm glad he asked the crowd because the crowd was kind of iffy on it. That when Lee came out, they all chanted him up, but after the match, it's like, did he prove that he's ready? Not really.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. They wanted more. And yeah, he just didn't bring it. It was a great match, but he didn't turn into the savage that I would have liked to see.
They were honest. That's cool that they were that honest about it too. They didn't just boo him because it was Brian, and that's awesome.
Not even like Nashville. He went straight to the American public.
Brian gets on the mic and says he wanted to teach him a lesson in violence.
I know. I was like, yeah.
And he says that
really
reaction's why he doesn't trust the American public with anything.
Just would you look at it? Would you look at it?
Hilarious. Me neither, Daniel. Me neither.
Yeah, nice. Good Lord.
They're uneducated.
No, go ahead and just talk about because it was
calls
epic,
out Mox.
epic
And then
promo.
Moxley
Epic promo
makes
by
his
Jon
6-hour
Moxley.
long entrance, and that's the end of the show.
But yeah, he said everything that needed to be said and said it perfectly. Give me some of the key points.
Mox comes out and goes into his whole tirade. Did you take notes on this? You want to go over this? You want me to? Do the work. Got it. Yep. He says a decade ago he was a lot like Moriarty, young, angry, poor, and had nothing to lose. So he got to face the American Dragon at an indie show. Said Brian's flight was late, but Mox ended up losing the match, but he wanted it more, excuse me. So over the years, Mox kept coming up short every time they faced, and he's never beaten Bryan Danielson. When he showed up in AEW, I feel like he finally got to face him, because now Jon Moxley is Jon Moxley like he's never been before, and he knows it. He said when he showed up, he finally felt like he was going to get a chance to face him, but Bryan doesn't want to fight. He wants to be teammates. He says, and while he admits to himself it would be pretty cool, not only the destruction that they could cause, but the dynasty they could create, he really couldn't think of a single reason to say no. But then he started to think, is the only reason that Bryan wants to team with Mox is so he doesn't have to stand across the ring from him. And if that's the case, he's already beaten Bryan Danielson.
Great promo.
So he proposes a question.
Great promo. And it's kind of like,
do you want to team up so the monster that they can create?
Get the,
or so that Mox doesn't beat him.
The superpower.
He's not going to say yes, and he's not going to say no.
Moxley,
but he doesn't
we'll
stand
also
by
get
anybody
Danielson
unless he bleeds
versus
a little
Moxley.
first.
And
nice.
You know Eddie's going to join. You know he's going to join. That's true. But maybe that's going to be the breakup.
I hope so. I hope they team
sure
up.
Eddie doesn't
really
like
do.
Bryan. So
and then I hope they jump Eddie Kingston.
Let's see. Jon Moxley.
Bryan doesn't like Eddie.
Jon Moxley. They're like best friends, by the way. I just watched an interview about it, so.
Even in real life.
Shows
Bryan,
how much you know about wrestling. All right,
like
so who's next?
Eddie doesn't like anybody because Eddie has no
the
friends.
Infamous words.
Because he's tough.
Of my favorite Jewish wrestler.
Mox doesn't even like him. That's why he's not with him
next?
Whoopi?
I'm black, but I'm not that black.
Karen?
Let's not kid ourselves.
No, so we get a video package of Keith Lee. And he finds it quite fitting that he was the first to qualify for the Face of the Revolution match.
Very nice.
He signals his intent to go after the TNT title. To be the champion, or to not be the champion. Jeez. He's so soft-spoken, man. It's crazy. He's got a lighter voice than I do, and that's amazing right there. I tell you, that is amazing. I got that octave that's like, did your balls drop?
Nice.
They have, but God bless America. That's the thing I'm sensitive about. All right, next up we get the Face of the Revolution qualifying match between Wardlow and Max Caster.
Shivani replied.
Max dropped some funny lines on the opening, making fun of the Titans getting beaten round one.
That last stanza.
He said Nashville chicken is overrated.
Oh man.
I can't remember what else he said. Oh, and he called Wardlow MJF's bitch.
So yeah, it even got Shivani, involved. So yeah, man, good stuff by Max.
I don't often agree with these raps, but that last verse there.
That's like how you do yourself over, right there. They went out there and started that whole gimmick. They started it, but it's like, oh no, we're gonna do this every time, and it doesn't matter if it's on Dark, if it's on Rampage. Everybody's gonna get it, and it's gonna be clean. It's not gonna be it's gonna have
Look at John Cena.
It's gonna be relevant. It's gonna be like, talking shit about like COVID and talking shit about Joe Rogan. Just like all the relevant shit going on. So,
a house show, a dark.
Kudos to
I'm
Max,
coming up with rants for everybody. That's skills.
Exactly, man. And a fourth one's coming soon. And you're not only for the children.
Call me Dr. Fauci because I'll give you 3 shots.
Yeah. Oh yes, the Democrats are.
Listen, everyone, I am a science, and you need to get a yearly annual booster. The science has changed. No masks. The elections are coming up. No masks.
That is an amazing question. I'll give you my little two cents on Sunday. What an amazing question, man. But really,
let me ask you a question, man. Well, what's worse, the black people when they were enslaved physically, or the black people that are enslaved mentally? On Sunday.
Yeah.
So start the match is an amazing question. So start the match off. Bone grabs a boot.
At the end of the break, Max Caster got a little gift from Anthony Bones.
Caster ended up getting advantage off of that. They go to a break. I couldn't have really nothing happened during the entire break. Wardlow gets. Oh yes, he got the chain. True, it happened during the break.
Yeah.
And then Shawn Spears hops up on the apron and causes a distraction. Wardlow gets hit with the chain behind the ref's back.
No one would have seen it, and then it would have.
Freaking Caster to him to the
but
top.
Then it would have opened the door
drop.
for Keith Lee to win.
Wardlow kicks out, which
clearly
I'm glad to see.
And you're,
but at
man,
the same time, how crazy
Keith
would it
Lee's
have
gonna
been
win
if
this thing.
Max would have gotten the win there.
MJF.
You need an upset like that every once in a while.
MJF
you need something like that to happen. It's just like, oh.
In that last match. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm right. Is it? I don't know.
Well, we don't know all the competitors
each person that wins gets added. Okay, so I was wrong.
Probably.
And Keith Lee in a ladder match.
I mean, the ladder match is going to be. Is it going to be a 1-on-1 or is it going to be a 6-man? It's going to be a 6-man, right? Yeah.
Did he get on the ladder?
Gets put into a spot. Yeah.
I mean, he's a big dude. He's huge.
No surprise.
He's huge. All right. Yeah.
I think he had one with Adam Cole, actually.
And believe me, I know a lot of big guys, but there's no other bigger guy than Keith Lee. He's a beautiful, a magnificent, absolute beauty.
Huge. He's the biggest guy. He's huge. It's fantastic. But no one's bigger. No one's bigger than Keith.
Make that country great again.
He's one of the biggest African American men. He's wonderful. There he is. Keith Lee. Come on up here, Keith. It's amazing.
Powerbomb Symphony.
Such a soft-spoken voice from such a big man, Keith Lee. Looks like he stomped you. Might also read you a bedtime story. So Wardlow just nails 3 power bombs. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3.
It is. Nice.
Right after the match, Bowens tags Wardlow from behind. Shawn Spears doesn't assist the entire time.
I just don't get it.
Wardlow hits him with a powerbomb
Yeah.
too, and then goes to celebrate. And of course, Pierce comes in with a chair and has a chairgasm.
You had a
When
great theory
after he beats them both down,
about Sean Spears last week, or was it week before, or whatever. You remember it?
2 chairgasms, just
No. Just the idea of us not understanding
it's
why
a weird
Sean
thing.
Spears goes out there and does the foolish
Weird
behaviors.
thing, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to keep reminding myself of that theory because man,
Which part?
again today I was like, it's just kind of dumb. Maybe it's just the chairgasm thing.
Oh yeah, to pull the attention away from Wardlow. It's totally to pull attention from Wardlow for MJF. That's
Now will it be Sean Spears that's going to screw over Wardlow in Revolution, or will it be MJF? Because that means he has to go through 2 levels of cheat,
but it makes sense.
Being robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly.
He has to deal with Sean Spears.
But regardless,
that's okay.
We go backstage.
He's not gonna kick. He's gonna tell Wardlow that, hey man, you got it all wrong. You got to deal with it. And he's gonna baby Sean Spears, of course. So. And Sean Spears is gonna be like, I got a podcast.
Kick his best accountability buddy to the side, or does he kick Wardlow to the side? You just got to deal with it, man.
Nice.
So, God.
Amazing.
Tony's backstage with Mercedes Martinez and the doctor. Mercedes says tonight, no rules, no excuses, and then DMD says no losses.
Not only do I have the best squad,
and then out of the corner,
best
Martin
squad,
Cole, John Kreese himself.
And then boom. Because I noticed as she was talking,
amazing.
She was wearing the Cobra Kai shirt.
So Mercedes kind of dips out of the picture, and he goes,
shirt. And
if
then,
she loses,
boom, it just all
show her no mercy.
Pieced together. Yeah, man, I'm 100% loving the DMD faction. They got to get a name. They got to get a name because their group is.
She's Tori,
He ate it up,
She's Tori.
Man. He ate it up. You saw like he gave the two little lines. No mercy. It was amazing, dude. Yep.
Dude, Martin Cove should be a manager. He should be a manager weekly. You could pull that off.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Finish. What a crossover. Finish or whatever.
It's hilarious, dude. And he even did. They even got close enough to the mic to hear him later on. It's just so cool, dude. Like I was popping. Like I felt like, oh man, it's just phenomenal. I don't remember. I wrote it down. I had to go back and look. So after the break, Tony sprinted down to the ring really quickly, and poor Tony, dude. He's like. Okay,
I just want to pause real quick.
All right, everyone.
This night was an awesome night of Dynamite, dude. This was just a great night of Dynamite. It wasn't like even any real gimmicky things to say, oh, this is a special night. This was just like another night in the calendar.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah.
Congratulate.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It was. I mean, I just.
Blah, blah, blah,
I mean, because I remember thinking about it. At this point, I'm like, dude, this is amazing. When Adam Cole just comes out, and I'm
AEW
like, man,
consistently tells
this
you
is awesome.
what matches you can have to look forward to the next week, and the next week, and the next week. It's not like, oh, well, here's a surprise. This week we're gonna get 6 rematches from last week.
Adam Cole just turns it on, just like just like that. He just turns it on. when it comes to the people he dislikes.
Phenomenal. So he congratulates Adam Cole, and then he says, "Tony, get the hell out of my ring."
Hangman out the gate.
It's hilarious, dude.
Out the gate with the heat. I was like, "Woo, boy, Hangman." But go ahead. Sorry.
Great.
This was awesome to me.
Yeah, man. Hangman says how it must feel for Cole to see all of his friends build the empire here. Cole says Hangman has associated, right? No doubt. Cole says that Hangman hasn't associated with any of his colleagues in months, including the Dark Order. What kind of friend does that make him? Hangman says, "I've never been the best person, but this could be the biggest mistake of you coming into this ring."
As to which he responds,
Cole said anytime Hangman's stood in the ring in the past,
he's a cowboy,
Hangman's always
man.
been known as the other
Stop
Adam.
do some cowboy shit.
Which is true. Very true. That's literally a nickname that they've just Adam Cole and the other Adam. Paige is like, all right, well, now we're gonna fight.
Yep.
Yep. Adam says, whoa.
Yeah, cool. And it was a cool shot with Adam walking off, and then you see the guy sliding in the background, sliding into the ring.
And when I do get the opportunity to wrestle you,
did you guys plan this? That's why I was
thinking. They shake hands, and everybody's like, oh, okay. And even they drew it out for so long, I was like, dang, that's really how they're going to leave it. But man. Right.
Yes.
So Fish and O'Reilly come from behind, to beat him down. Security comes out, and they're just kind of fighting around security. Well, then the Dark Order comes out.
Just awkwardly.
They
these
clear
guys
the ring.
They weren't ready for this. I mean, not that they weren't ready, but it was just awkward.
This
is the only thing. This made me wrong
about the entire
maybe it's because Ten is crazy and psycho, and he does drugs. You know,
why would
that's
the face?
And now Ten is wrestling Adam Cole, so maybe that's
go
just
nuts and start throwing security.
He took it personally. How dare Adam Cole set Hangman up, and now he has to beat up the refs or the security and challenge Adam Cole on Rampage for 100-pound Adam Cole to destroy 200 to destroy the Hulk, essentially the Hulk on crack. Yeah.
That was one thing I will say.
Yeah, he towered over him. He was more
seeing Adam Cole
towered over him
and Hangman together, dude. It made me just be like,
he has to get rid of the scraggly beard.
He's not small, but he's not huge.
I understand.
And Adam Cole looks like Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
It looks like Cole's got cancer, dude. Like,
because he's all in on this quest here, but
it's to fill in the facial hair, man. It's to fill in the face and make him look like he's bigger. Like that's 100% what that is. It's to just cover the baby face a little bit. I know.
Wow.
It's just
wow. I mean, it seems like it's a little early for him to take it from for anyone to come in and just take it from Adam Cole or Adam.
At this current point in time,
he's Adam
you're
number
gonna be
one.
Surprised I'm going to say
right
this,
now.
but
Hangman's Adam
Cole
number one.
have the title right
and
now.
I love both. Has to, man. He has to transform his physique. Yeah.
Cole's got to do. Cole's got to do.
This
something.
is the business, it's the wrestling business, and it's not like. I get it.
I can't
small guys
buy
can be
into
big guys,
this
and
right
that's
now. And
really,
he's never looked this small. I don't care what anybody says.
there
You
has
look
to
at
be.
pictures of him
Yeah,
from
you have to
WWE,
at
unless they've
least.
got cameras that
Yeah,
add
you
50
have to, and
pounds.
respect the sport a little bit.
Like,
Don't go in there expecting
it's
people to
bothersome.
buy this or to want to see this. He can do everything. Everything. What is stopping you from getting in there and putting on 15 pounds?
At the same time,
What's stopping you?
a level of
You have
respect
everything
for
handed to
yourself.
you.
And it's for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything.
And I, and the job is, it's tough. They're traveling from city to city, you know,
I mean, listen, and you literally, this is your job.
hey, I'm trying to cut the
I've
guy a
been
break, but at the
working
same time, you
56
got to
hours a
realize
week. In the past six
not every
months, have
wrestler,
put
but
on 20
most
pounds.
wrestlers, they live that life. Okay, I'm going to this city. Where's the gym? I'm going to hit the gym and do what I got to do. That's amazing.
Ooh, gym memberships transfer to city to
It's
city,
amazing,
sir.
right?
And most airports
I
have
just don't
gyms.
understand it. I don't understand it. Ah, God. Yeah.
Is that harder than raising a child and working 10-hour days, 10-hour plus, 7 days a week?
Yep.
That's maybe no. I don't understand it. It's made me lose a lot of respect for him, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
it
I
sucks
wake
to
up at
say
4:30
it
every
that
morning.
bluntly, but
Every
hey, man,
morning
that's just the
to
truth,
get my
and that's
hour and a
all
half, 2
love. What
hours
you
into
just
the
said
gym
is 100% pure fan.
before I go work my
Yeah,
long shifts of the day, and then I come
yeah,
home and take care of my
true.
kid every night. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yeah,
He's just being
yeah,
lazy.
yeah.
And truth is love. Truth is love, my man.
It's okay,
That's
baby. You can
100% what
go
it
out
is.
there
It's
and beat 10 in
if I
under
didn't
five
love you, I
minutes.
wouldn't tell you the truth.
It's all right, baby.
If I had fake love, I had my fake love, the fake woman in love, I would
Woo!
just tell
That
you
was
everything's
nice,
fine and just let
nice
you
little
go with
promo.
it. But
And
I
you know
have,
what
I
else
have real
didn't
love
work
for you
for me
and
with this
want you to be
match?
the best in the business, like I know you
To
are.
back off of Adam Cole, because message should be received. And I think, and it's no secret.
You
And that's been the story of his
you
whole,
look
like, his
fine.
career, from my understanding. Adam
The
Cole's
incredible
always been the
shrinking
little,
Cole.
he's always been a little guy. But now it's just like him and Keith Lee like they Keith Lee came in super heavy, and Cole came in that Darby Allin without the face paint. But what else pissed me off about this match, dude? Not pissed me off, but it's just kind of took it away. Is this is an example of BTE colliding with what's happening on the show, because here he is, heel turns on Adam Hangman, and here comes the Dark Order, and who's kind of like leading the charge? It's freaking Hungy and Alex Reynolds,
Segment.
and it's not. They don't even show like any kind of character towards Adam Cole. It's just like, oh, we're gonna kill you. When on BTE, it's like they have a bromance going on, like a strong bromance going on, and yeah, they sleep in the bed. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, someone's hit me in the head. And yeah, man.
More than that,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't even hold
Listen, bro.
mount.
Listen, bro. I
hold
love you,
back
but
mount,
if I ever catch you
I don't
sleeping
take
with your
someone's
pants
back
off
for that
next to
long.
me, there's gonna be a
Jesus
problem.
But
Like, we're as close as friends can get. We're as close as friends can get, but that is a line.
Chris, is
Don't
that you?
cross on me. Like, it's creepy.
Ow! That's a unique cup. Man, trauma.
Got my
That's
third
called
hook in.
trauma, ladies and gentlemen. It's called trauma. That's how we deal with trauma. But yeah, man, this is like the BTE thing. It just kind of collides with it, and it just kind of made it like Adam Cole just not selling any point of remorse when he sees Reynolds and Hungy. It's like, all right, either don't do this on Dynamite or don't do the BTE stuff. And if you're doing the long-term booking, it's like you got to be careful with the BTE. You have to be careful with it because this is an example of it just making it look bad for people that are just like all in like we are. We're all in, so we understood that this was just awkward. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were gonna say about the BTE stuff. Okay, so what were you gonna say? You that. Well, the blacks we like the drama. We look for that drama, and that was just like, hey.
Yeah, fair enough. I didn't notice that, but I'm glad you did.
I'm like, hey, I thought y'all were boys.
No, I'm proud of you. He black and fast.
With pink tiger.
See, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Pink tiger.
Right. All right, so we get the inner circle.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Faggot or Saget? Saget.
Jake Hager and his chicken legs with Chris Jericho versus Santana and Ortiz. Tiger. Looks like you're just playing with Street Fighter.
And did you hear the pop? Did you hear the pop?
Of course. So
Eddie Kingston is over. Whatever you want to say, he is over.
And then before the match even gets started, he is Mad Queen,
as Keith Lee would say,
coming out to support Santana and Ortiz.
Dude,
yay!
Did you hear the pop? Don't deny it.
Nope. If he could stay,
hey, he was on a good run
get hurt for 2 weeks in a row
before he got hurt. Let's give him.
But that's what happens when you have a vagina.
He's a big man. He's a big
so
man.
Tough he can't even compete for 2 weeks straight. So tough he can't get 2 weeks of straight competition before he gets hurt.
Hey man,
amazing.
Did you hear the pop? That's all I'm gonna say. I rest my case.
A good run. He tripped walking out. What you mean a good run?
Oh, okay. He gets popped.
What a slob.
Dude, it wasn't that long ago when him and CM Punk stood in the ring, and people were more over on Eddie Kingston than they were CM Punk.
It was because it was a surprise. So he never gets pops like that. It's because it was a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Do you think?
And that's going to continue to happen. It's
no
going
matter
to continue
who
to
comes
happen
in AEW, the AEW star's going to go over first.
Right now. We're not the only ones.
All right, so give me an example of someone that can come in right now and be more over than Hangman Adam Page.
He's going against MJF, and we're cheering for MJF.
Fine. I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Nope.
But I mean, he's a legend in the game. He's
Jeff Hardy.
No. I'm not talking about beating. I'm talking about being more over. I'm talking about being a fan favorite, being more, getting the bigger pop, drawing the more energy.
Roddy Strong.
Having someone like CM Punk
probably would be Hangman. He probably would be Hangman,
run,
but he beat some competitors.
That's pretty good too. But I think him versus Hangman, people are going to be like, let's go, Hangman. That's what I think. I think Hangman has that. It's weird with Hangman, man. He is a superhero, and it's just like you can't go for Hangman.
There's Bray Wyatt. Well, it depends. He's a superhero, dude. But it's very dependent with Bray.
I knew
It's very
from
dependent
the
with
games.
Wyndham.
I knew
It's
from
very
the
dependent
games.
upon what kind of character he comes in with. If he comes in
Ah,
as just the creepy cult leader, man, people were behind that. I'm talking like you didn't even know what I was doing, but if you go back and watch the video, I did that whole like lantern entrance in the hall, and you were
yeah.
like, you didn't know what that was. That's his entrance. Okay, okay, okay. Like he was over, dude. Like if you were at a live show, for Raw or something when he was wrestling, everybody would have their phones out. I'm talking the entire. You could see it was dark and the arena was lit from phone lights. Like
He's been
he was over. He got big
he's
pops.
been
You
out
can't think
for
about the Fiend because that was a
I
whole
mean, I
different
don't
ball
know.
game that made him go down. But
You've
like when he was
you've
just the
mentioned
cult
some good
leader,
talent. I think AJ Styles would come
bro,
in and be pretty
he
cool.
was
Um,
off the chain
so
awesome.
yeah,
His promos, he can weave a web,
but
and I mean
I don't
it's
know, man.
insane. He's so good. Kevin Owens would be another one. If
Yeah, but
Kevin Owens came
Kingston,
almost a
excuse
year.
me, Kingston. Uh, there's something about him, man. There's something about him.
AJ would get a huge pop.
All right. So what
And
happened? What
Queenston's
happened
not
in
an
this match?
original. Queenston came in like a year and a half ago. Yeah, he's a homosexual. Say this right
All
now.
right. He said what he said. He said what he said.
Eddie Kingston outweighs me by a good 100 pounds.
This match,
Eddie Kingston, if you
this
ever
match
see this,
was actually good, man.
please,
I liked it.
I challenge you. I'll fight you whatever kind of match you want to fight in, son. And I will outdo you. I will out wrestle you, and I will outperform you.
You know, we like to freestyle it.
Anyway, so the Mad Queen comes out to help cheat for Santana and Ortiz. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Did you take notes? No surprise. He black. So Santana and Jericho start the match off. Santana hits a drop kick off. I know. Santana hits a drop kick off the top rope to the back of Jericho. Tags in Ortiz for a double team DDT. Ortiz hits a fisherman suplex for a nice 2 count. Jericho manages to get a tag in Hager, and then Hager goes nuts, just starts wrecking them. Dominant to both guys. Lands a Hager bomb, but only gets a 2 count. I mean, he's landing just boom, right hand, boom, just dropping him. Every punch he throws, he's knocking them down. It's nice. They gave him some good rub here. I liked it. So Santana gets a hot tag into Ortiz. He comes in and brawls for a minute. Hager tags in Jericho. Jericho hits a code breaker. Hager hits another slam, gets a really close near fall. They brawl to the outside. Hager goes out. Santana and Ortiz hit a street sweeper on Jericho. He kicks out. Santana goes for a poetry in motion cannonball.
The only thing I didn't like about
catches
this match
him in the walls of
was
Jericho.
you said it 5 minutes ago.
Santana struggles and makes it to the
Hager
ropes. It's
was thrown out of the ring, and
there.
that was the end of Hager.
Then the Queen gets on the apron. Jericho slugs him. It's enough of a distraction that when Jericho goes for the Judas effect, Santana and Ortiz avoid it. They hit a double team and get the 1, 2, 3.
And just how awkward, like he just kind of got thrown out of the ring, and okay, now you got to lay there for 5-10 minutes while sell the dive out of the ring for
come back.
10 minutes.
They mentioned it on the mic,
people were just
on
sitting
the
there
commentary too. But like,
you okay?
I think
Biggest
Jay was
guy
like, I'm
out
done
here.
with this.
Yeah, but it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was weird.
Yeah, he needs to wear some
well, so his legs.
Even Adam Cole's looking at him like,
small
bro,
legs than I do.
You need to work out.
It stands out, dude. It stands out. Like, it's very rare that I'm like, dude, you got chicken legs, but that mug's got skinny little legs.
Yeah.
Like,
great shape.
Adam Cole legs.
Yeah, man. And it was a good match. Santana came out there, and I was like,
You can hit
Wow.
the gym.
That's kind of rude because Jericho's like 55
No, the
years
rest of him
old.
looks great, dude.
And he was slapping the shit out of
phenomenal
him.
right now. He's in great
Not
shape,
like no selling too,
but
man.
his
Just
legs look
bam,
like they're
bam,
built.
bam. And yeah, yeah. Well,
Yep. I mean,
well, yeah, man. They have to. They
Santana
have to
Ortiz has
now.
earned some respect from me the past few weeks. They really, I warmed up to him a bit. And we originally 3 weeks ago we were like, they just never did anything for me. But they've gained some respect, some notoriety. I just wish they would drop the dead weight. It's a lot of weight to drop, but it's some dead weight. He's just
Wow.
everything he touches.
Hey, this is actually
everything he touches turns to shit.
Yeah, what about Punk? Yeah.
Look at Moxley. He got Moxley. Moxley turned to alcoholism. Disappeared for
Hey, man.
3 months. He got him. He got around Jericho, and the inner circle just imploded and destroyed itself.
He had one of the best promos of 2021. Let's just be honest with that. He had one of the best promos of 2021. All right.
Punk.
So what was next
Ever
match?
since he got into it, Punk his entire push has gone downhill. He's a cancer to the business and to himself.
You saw he held the hand up like, hey, just come a little closer. But I guess Jericho didn't get close.
Well, before that, Jericho went after Eddie, but because he was
Well,
scared,
they're
he had the
gonna
officials
meet
get in
off
between them
next
so
week.
that Jericho couldn't get to
We'll
him.
see what's that about, you know?
Yeah, after he pulled the officials in between them all. It's real easy to talk tough whenever you've got 6 guys
Great
between
little
you and the other
segment.
guy. Nah, we'll see if Eddie can
Nice.
cry and get his way out
To
of
which
it. but we'll see.
Kyle was like, yeah.
So we go backstage.
beating
We
dead
got
horses
Adam
is
Cole
fun.
and Red
I was like,
Dragon
I'm
with the Young
canceled.
Bucks.
Don't you realize you can't say this
Yeah,
stuff?
for real. Especially ending. Cole says,
You're
"Where are
not
you
on the
guys?"
Ringside
And the Young
Rebellion.
Bucks said, "Going after Hangman's like beating a dead horse." um,
Yeah.
both. It's ridiculous, man. They're both talking about they want.
I have 3.
You're right. We are invincible. Sorry, YouTube. We gone. Both teams are vying for their spot in the tag team battle
He's
royal.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just, winning father or dad of the
They asked,
year.
"Where have you been, Kyle?" He said, "Well, I had a kid." And he's like, "Oh, that's
that's
cute. I have 2. I have 3."
Oh, man.
And Adam's like, "All your
Hilarious,
kids
man.
are adorable. For the love of God." Oh
Hilarious.
my God, dude.
That was probably the
cracked
funniest
up
moment of the night.
that whole spot. So they leave off to the sides and leave Adam Cole in the middle, and Brandon's like, "Which way you gonna go, Cole?" And he says, "Shut up, Brandon."
I don't know, man. Maybe Jay White coming into the picture buys him a little bit more time away.
I mean, it's one of those things, man.
Because,
Adam Cole is really in a tough spot because he's got no right decision to make here. I think we're going to see Omega back soon, relatively soon. He's been gone for 4 months. But he's not going to align against. He's going to be on Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era side.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Because, dude, he's the sworn enemy of Kenny Omega.
Super messy, man. Because it was already a
the Bucks are going to take his
Adam
side.
Cole
The Bucks are
versus
going to
Omega
be like,
type of
showdown.
You know, but now we got Jay White in the middle of this.
We'll go this route because when Omega comes back, he's going to be like
AEW. What y'all are killing it right now.
You all betrayed me. Every last one of you betrayed me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll reserve comment for the end of this thing. Don't ever ask a black man. What
Phenomenal.
the?
Killing the business. Okay. Don't forget. Don't ever ask a black man if he remembers.
It was just the Mexican version. That's all.
So we get Mercedes Martinez and Thunder Rosa.
Solidified, aka
They start
Mexican.
brawling.
Mexican
As soon as
version.
Rosa's coming out of the entrance, Rosa had on
One
the
thing
Kill
we
Bill
didn't
attire,
mention
which
was during
cool.
the
little sexified,
Britt Baker
version, but
squad promo.
I'm not gonna complain. Away from these Satan.
Another cancelable moment, I thought, was Mercedes
It was
Martinez
She
saying,
hot.
"I'm gonna murder that bitch."
She hot.
I was like, "Wow, you can't really." Oh yeah, true.
Oh shit, yeah. But then she was like, "Just kidding. We're best friends now."
Yeah,
Which we'll get to that when we get to it. But so they start brawling on the outside. They're using weapons. Rosa pulls the table out from underneath the ring. Mercedes slings her into the steps. Rosa fires back, sends her back first into the barricade, and she goes through the barricade.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I think it was in picture.
It looked like I hit the back of the
took a
ground.
suplex
I'm thinking maybe
the-
that was a planned spot.
to the
but
barrier
still.
that was on the ground. I was
Those
like, dude,
steel
that
steel
has to
barriers
hurt.
they use are so
Not only is it on the ground, there's
dangerous,
no
man.
give. It's
Like-
on the barrier on the rail.
Whew, old school.
Woo! Don't try this at home.
I'm gonna do a dive onto the barrier onto
It
concrete.
was sloppy, but it
and
was
I hope you
kind of
like it.
unique. It was kind of different because, it was realistic. It was kind of unique the way she
Like, good
had it
lord.
leaning, and I was like, dude,
Good
this is
lord,
kind of
man.
dangerous. What you do? Like, it would have made sense if the
So
table
Mercedes
was
landed
up,
Fisherman's Buster
fully.
on Rose
But
onto the leaning
hey,
table.
I don't.
which
I
was
think
a
there was
really kinda
something
sloppy
wrong
spot.
with that table
Only
too. I
real
think she
sloppy
was trying to
spot
get
all
it,
match.
to fold out, and I think there was a piece that wasn't allowing it to
Realistic.
stand up, so she was just like,
It's realistic.
So, yep. Brutal kick. Yeah.
She was like, F it, I'm putting you through this anyways, bitch. So Mercedes tries to hit the Death Valley
Devastating.
driver. Rosa turns into a Frankensteiner. Rosa put a trash can over Martinez and nailed the drop kick. Nice
Yeah.
drop kick. Yep.
That was cool.
She
That was
drags her
cool.
to the corner, climbs up to the top. Then Mercedes, counters her, starts hitting her while she's up there, and then lands
And it was it was like a literally
fatality
a
strider
diving
German
point of the
suplex.
elbow.
Dude, the way that Rosa landed, I was like, oh, that's bad. She did. Yeah. Then she goes for an elbow drop and slipped. And flying elbow drop for real. Rosa saw this stuff. She's like, oh shit.
Anticlimactic ending just because it was all this chaos going on. And then it was like, oh, okay, it's over.
Gets a 2
But
count.
Awesome.
There's a
match.
big pile
I'll
of
give
chairs
it
that
an
kind
awesome.
of set up all around.
Yeah.
Mercedes goes for a power bomb, but Thunder Rosa hits a crucifix bomb instead. Then lands the Fire Thunder driver onto the chairs for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You're killing
for
the
sure.
business.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 out of 5.
Yep.
Post match,
Yep.
Thunder Rosa starts trying to help Mercedes up. It looked like they were talking at first. I was like, oh, this is kind of obvious. You shouldn't be. It looks really obvious what you're doing right now, Thunder. You're like kind of breaking the business a little bit.
Yes.
But she was really supposed to be on screen like that, so it kind of worked. Brett, Jamie, and Rebel come out. Brett walks up to Martin Cove, Martin Cove
God,
says,
that would have been hilarious.
I told you, she's weak.
I love to see
Finish
it. You
her.
love to see it, man. And hey, man, what kills me is
in
these
full act
actors
mode too, man. He was
and
full
they
on
are
John Kreese.
playing dream roles for a lot of people.
He
And
should have
then
been wearing
they are
he should have been
portraying
wearing the
people
gi.
that are heroes to a lot of people. When you're out in public or you're making these appearances, just suck it up and go for it, man. Just suck it up. I mean, that's easy for us to say. Very easy for us to say. Oh, but that's what I'm saying. It's just delightful to see him just playing into the role. Whereas other people would just not even, they're not gonna do it. So kudos.
But dude, Cove loves it though, man. He loves playing Kreese.
Yeah.
And
yeah, pretty much.
And legitimately, the thing about it, man, is that AEW and Cobra Kai are the only two shows I watch on TV. Legitimately, the only two shows I watch on TV. And Cobra Kai doesn't really count as TV.
So
but
what's your excuse for watching
it's the only
AEW?
show that I watch. Because it's the non-social justice warrior show.
Yep.
It literally is. They're not here to placate. They're not here to make anybody feel good about themselves. They're going to call out everybody on their bullshit.
Yep.
They're going to be real. It feels like a show from the 90s.
And that's why we're here.
I love good pro wrestling, and this is as good as it gets nowadays.
And that's why we're here, man. The Ringside Rebellion is here
SJW stuff,
because
but at the same time, they
know
also are no
there's
limits on a lot of stuff.
Thousands of people that are,
and I think we'll see a lot of the
just
SJW stuff
just
go out
like
the door.
us. But because of the way the
like
world
that,
is,
like that bitch
you don't
just
even want to
did.
say it. You don't even want to tweet it. You don't want to. You just kind of want to someone said something bold. I'm gonna like it, and just hopefully no one sees that I liked it. And yeah. So I mean,
just like us.
That's why we gotta stand up for. We love pro wrestling. This is really our one outlet. I watch Cobra Kai as well, but this is really the weekly one-time outlet. Every other thing we kind of get ourselves involved in. If it's not work, if it's
no
not
one
family,
sees that I like that. They're gonna go and tell my boss.
Then it's just the chaos of the world, and this is just one little way of us just kind of having a moment to kind of have a laugh about having a little excitement, but at the same time, yeah. That's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. But yeah, that's why we got the Ringside Rebellion, man. Because we don't have to be the silent majority, especially with something that we love.
Usually we're in the front of the trenches fighting
people like us,
and
if it wasn't for fans like us,
truth bombs,
would not even be here. It's not. I mean, and kudos to the underground scene and to all the freaks and weirdos, which the world, we need freaks and weirdos. They're fantastic people, believe me. Exactly, but we can't let a small majority or a small minority of people dictate the whole scene of wrestling. Yeah, whole scene of life. I mean, to be honest, but we're here for wrestling. We're here,
but
for
not
wrestling.
you, Gyla. Not you.
Yep.
Not that kind of freaks and weirdos. Not you, Sonny. What the rest of us see of life, the whole scene of life. Speaking of the freaks and weirdos, House of Black's next. Actually, no, we didn't even finish the other segment.
Yep.
they attack Rosa, and then Brett implores Mercedes to finish her with the pipe. She hesitates, and she gets beat up by the Brick Gang.
Again, this is like, I thought we just watched this with Hager and
I guess we're gonna see a tag team now with Rosa and Mercedes,
Santana
which is
Ortiz.
Cool.
Now we're getting Mercedes and Thunder Rosa versus.
Yeah, I mean, I was already cool. Mercedes is a
Brett.
badass. I was cool with her being with Britt, but man,
it's not broke.
Now we get some gang warfare. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Yep.
And this is amazing. All right, so yeah, I guess then we get the freaks and weirdos. Yeah. We get a video package of the devil. He's playing with his tarot cards. It makes me uncomfortable. You make the Lord very nervous.
It just makes me uncomfortable to kind of
knock on the door.
I don't even really want to say it's cool. It's just, it is what it is, to be honest. I mean,
it's not that I don't find
great talent,
entertaining,
and I like the big man that he has, Brody.
I can't bring myself
so great
to be
stuff,
in
but
stuff, man.
You know,
it just makes me uncomfortable.
I'm good either way. Yeah. Save it for Rampage. Not even, because I don't like Rampage.
Amazing talent. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the text. You like the jacket. You like the jacket.
No.
I got it. Yeah.
Jeez. All right. So the main event.
Man. What the?
Darby versus Sammy. Darby had a really cool jacket. Not to be a fashion obsessor here, but I like that. I like that gray jacket. I like that jacket a lot. It was a really cool jacket. But Darby also had his fingernails painted pink, and that was what the. And that immediately made me say Sting needs to take a bath.
But Darby's cool, man. Darby's cool. He lost.
Right.
He lost.
It's showtime. Pose. Like, oh exactly. Man, come on, Darby, you're making it worse, man. Yeah. The shorts and the leggings is already hard enough for me to get over. At least he's got Daddy Sting, the ultra Christian Daddy Sting, trying to.
Nashville was on fire, dude.
Point him in the right way.
Nashville brought the pain.
So competitors shake hands before the fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Lock up and they reset, and chants are going back and forth.
Yeah.
They have a really cool, athletic little start off to this match. Nice wrestling. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's because the South loves this kind of wrestling.
But
that's
it's in the contract.
You keep going you're staying in the Northern Hemisphere 90%
we have to go to Chicago.
Orlando. When you go to Florida, your Florida crowds are always so hyped. Anywhere in Florida, you go
gotta
anywhere
get jabbed
on the southern border, and every last one of these crowds is hyped. You go to Chicago 6 times a
Bring your
puppies.
Month, Bring your puppies.
God dang, those crowds are so dead. They're hyped for their PG Punk.
Whereas the king would say, "Puppies!"
Oh, it's an atrocity. Oh no!
Oh man!
Not the puppies.
What's old Jerry Lawler
We have to remove the vocal cords so we don't have to hear them cry.
Days, really? Where? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Dr. Fauci loves puppies.
Smoke on.
Commentary. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think he may not be doing commentary when I think about it. They may have pulled him.
No way.
I can't remember. I don't watch WWE anymore. But last time I was watching it, he was doing commentary.
Oh, very interesting. How old is he? Like 70? 80?
But I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. I'll smoke on it and I'll get back to
He
you.
old. He's old.
He's wrestling still.
He was old back in the Attitude Era.
He just had a match like, I think, yeah. He had a match like
amazing
2 months ago. Yeah, dude.
He has to be like 75. I don't
Small
know.
independent scene.
I'll smoke on it. Smoke on it. Are you about to check it? Check it out right now.
He old.
He's got to be about 68, I would say.
But he's always like he's
wow.
He's the exact same body shape as he was then, though. So
amazing. Hey man, that's
72.
Well, granted, he didn't spend a career getting thrown off cages, getting
JR.
The Rock mutilation by The Rock. Remember that, dude? Jeez. How many chair shots?
Mick Foley's 56.
Like chair shots?
He is almost 20 years older than Mick Foley, and he's still wrestling. Dude.
Gosh, his hands were cuffed. Oh my gosh, dude. And we don't book. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do while you're in Texas. Do you understand me? Whatever I want to do.
18.
You just show up
unguarded.
All right.
Like handcuffed behind you. You're gonna hit me with at least one solid chair shot while I'm in Texas.
Like my stepdad used to tell me, very unchristian, by the way. Well, he was a Christian man, but he would say some things that was very unchristian, such as this: "I'm screwing the monkey. You just hold the tail." You understand me?
I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out.
That's all you do. Just hold the tail.
I've got 3 more weeks, minimum. Actually, four more weeks.
So let's talk about this last damn match before I walk out of this interview.
So
good God, yeah.
Sammy hit a crazy spot right off rip into this match, dude. That I was just like, it was a weird buckle bomb where he just basically just moved out of the way and flattened Darby onto the turnbuckle, like, and then sent him to the outside, like. And dude, so there was this kid in the front row that was half painted up like Darby's face, and I couldn't stop watching this poor kid this entire match. Like I paid more attention to this kid than I did the match. Like towards the end of this,
Darby not only does he take
so
the abuse, he sells the abuse.
Andrade interfered. Like he was like,
he knows his position. He knows his
like,
role
this is real.
As the little wiry guy. Like
real.
I go 100 miles an hour. I
hair,
crash into anything and everything.
Was heartbroken.
And when it happens, not only do I destroy my opponent, I destroy myself. But I get up and I continue doing it. What's not to love about Darby Allin? Other than the fact that he's bigger than Adam Cole. This is true. His leggings.
Yep.
Little mini splashes.
His fingernails.
Oh yeah, the coffin splash.
Right. So Sammy throws him back in the ring. It's 2 count. They go to commercial. Darby somehow manages to get back in control during the break.
Nice.
Hits 2 coffin
2
splashes.
Of them too. And they were brutal, man.
And
great match.
Yeah, lands another one. It wasn't. That's not a coffin drop. This is a splash. A drop's bigger. This is a splash. It's like a stinger splash. It's like a stinger splash, but it's a coffin splash.
Hold on. Before you go there.
Yeah.
Notice. Sammy goes for the crossroads.
So Darby's focusing on Sammy.
Darby breaks out of it.
Sammy hits
immediately to what? Figure 4.
Darby gets control again, locks in a figure 4. This is when I really started noticing this kid again, because he's just like
amazing. But yeah, we'll talk about it after. But just notice that I was like, Oh shit, Crossroads. Oh shit, Figure 4. Interesting. Hola. All right, go ahead.
That was
And it was from Darby.
you know that the entire
Darby.
locker room is pissed right now, dude. We're going to talk about all this stuff later, but
Who's there? Interrupting.
yeah, man. Sammy versus the figure. Hey, not. Interrupting Cal. Moo. Sammy reverses it, but Darby rolls it back over. Sammy and Darby exchange slaps back and forth, and the figure 4 finally breaks.
And he turns
Sammy goes
into
for a
the
GTH.
Viper.
Darby shakes for the last.
Did I get that right?
Pin.
It's the Viper,
Comes
right?
real close.
There we go. Yeah, he turned into the Viper.
Stunner. Sammy rolls to the
Bam!
outside.
That's going to be a gift out of nowhere, baby.
Suicide dive, which literally in his case is always a suicide dive. And Sammy lands a cutter. Yeah, pretty much. Yes. That is Randy Orton. He is the Viper.
No. I have to stop you. I have to stop you.
They get back into the ring.
After that cutter,
Darby manages to
Sammy rolls him into the ring, slides him across that, right from the rope to the outside.
Darby notices what's going on, and Andrade comes and hits Darby with an iPad.
The hardest part of the ring, and that looked so devastating and brutal, man. That looked worse than the time that Darby hit the coffin drop on the outside of the ring and completely missed. That looked painful, and it's because
you're right.
Goes for Sammy being a small guy, he's still 100 pounds heavier than Darby.
Flat onto the hardest part of the ring.
Man. Jeez.
And it sounded devastating.
Yep. I'm cool with it. We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen last week. So.
Yep. Yeah, it was brutal, man. Brutal. Sammy didn't want to finish in this way, but Darby was out cold, so he hits GTH and gets the win.
Very, very funny.
Then, after
for
the match,
Matt to come in there and it's like, okay, he's just like beating up Darby, and then
after the match,
lo
Matt
and
runs
behold,
down,
here comes
Darby.
Andrade. So it's kind of like a little setup
Matt
there.
off,
So
and then
pretty
Andrade hits him with a tablet.
to see both of them kind of walking out and
tries to end
Hardy's now going to leech off of Andrade. So, or is he? Yeah. So yeah, man. All in all, this was a great show. I was watching this show, and by the time it was ending, I was like, man, I hope this is what they bring to San Antonio. I hope it's something like this. I hope I get the chance to see all of these people that I just seen tonight.
He's pulling a Sean Spears.
They didn't mix in the BS. They didn't mix in the bull crap. They didn't have any just like first hour is
amazing
stellar,
show.
And then the second hour is just like, oh my gosh. I'd hoped so, but we still are going to, right downtown San Antonio. We're going to a downtown city ran by lovely people. Let me tell you, they're very lovely people. Not the best people.
In Texas,
Nyla
Rose will get booed out of the building in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or the elephant that wasn't in the room. Well, and no, we're talking about the elephant that wasn't in the room.
Sides.
And Cody.
Cody. And his woman.
Is this listen?
Actually, let's go the other way around. There you go. What a big loss. And what a big gain.
Yep.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. No, let's be real.
Yeah.
The reason that he left is because of her.
When deep down,
1000%.
it's
her ego.
She goes out there and they boot her out the frame.
It infected him too. I'm sure
she's
his ego
already
probably took some hits too.
Probably vibing with what's going on.
At the same time,
and
it's all because of her and his ear.
Mama doesn't like it.
Telling him, you deserve
Mama
this.
Goes
you
and
deserve
tells
this. Don't let him take all this credit. You deserve this.
We
you
deserve
this
better.
much
We
money.
can do better.
You don't need to settle for less money.
Is this a big work? Is this a big con? That's the question. That's the question. But it's just business, baby. It's just business. And who better to do it than the person that sent shots fired through the wrestling world by even being a founding father of AEW, coming out there, bringing out the throne, taking a piss on WWE every chance he had in the beginning. He took a piss on them by the actions he did as soon as he left, and he went to the New Japan and did his own thing the whole time. Who knows what's going on right now? This is like some good stuff, man. Some really good old school type of drama that's been missing. Oh my gosh! Don't get all sappy now.
But I honestly, I really hope it is work, because I don't want to see Cody go away.
You can't.
I just don't want to see him go away, man.
You can't go for Cody Rhodes. There's nowhere else he can go.
And it's just, I don't want to see him go to WWE.
He can't build something.
If he wants to go and do his thing,
he's not going to be able to do that.
But don't go to the Evil Empire.
This was very unique. What AEW
it's going to hurt. It hurts AEW's reputation, is what it does, in my opinion.
It can't be. I don't think. But
go to Impact.
Just a little bit.
No. All because of Mama. All because of her ego getting hurt. That's what's so ridiculous, dude. And she's not liked backstage. That's what all the stuff that's been coming out. So I don't know if you listened at all to JD or anything he was talking about, or read any of the dirt sheets or anything, but that's literally that's basically what I'm saying, is that a lot of it was that Brandy's not well liked backstage. She doesn't put off a good vibe. Nobody gets along with her. And absolutely can see it. You can see it on screen, dude. You can see she vibes demon. You literally see her on the screen. You're like, you are an evil woman. You are an evil woman.
We built AEW. We can build another one.
And you feel it. You see it, and she's pulling him down with her. And because she didn't get her way, she got in his ear and said, listen, baby, we don't need this place. We don't need it. And then, yep. That's exactly what it is. Dude, you look at it like,
isn't she part of like the Nightmare Circle?
Two people came to her defense. Only two. Nyla Rose.
If this is a work,
you want to have defending you, huh?
Which I'm feeling like it is a work, dude. I just
unfortunately, the other one was Red Velvet.
Because
I think so. Dude, how pissed is Vince McMahon gonna be? Like, what if
the thing is
like that?
They're
changing their entire plans
he goes to WWE. He's going to get the same type of heat.
That's the word going around right now, is that they have offered him a big contract,
Brandy,
and they are offering him
he's going to get the same type of heat.
World title opportunity at
He's going to get the same type of heat. He doesn't. I mean, maybe he knows. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Worse, because fans aren't going to forgive him, bro.
I think this is a work, dude. But this is why I think it's a work.
This is career
This
suicide.
gets him out of it.
This
It
is
gets
career
him out of that
suicide if he does
contract
this.
deal
It really is, because
for that title, where he said
none of the
he
fans
vowed
are
he'd
going to
never,
respect him anymore.
as long as he was part of the
You
company,
started the
whatever.
alternative, and then you
This
bail
gets him
on
out of
it
that deal,
because you didn't
and
get your
now he
way,
comes
because your
back.
ego couldn't handle the hit,
Heel
because they're bringing in
Cody
bigger stars.
comes back, signs a new contract, and let's do this. Woo! Oh my gosh! Imagine that. He comes in and beats Adam Page. No one, Adam Cole doesn't do it. No. That's not gonna be Revolution. That's gonna be Adam Cole. Adam Cole. It's gonna be a little bit down the road. When is WrestleMania?
Beats
Oh,
Adam Page.
it has to be in April then.
At Revolution.
They announce after Revolution, after Hangman defeats Adam Cole, solidifies himself as the legitimate
March,
Adam.
I think, or April.
They announced a mystery signing.
April 3rd.
Well,
But here's the thing: it's got to be faster than that, dude.
well,
It's got to be
we'll
faster than that, because
see. Soon
Vince
enough.
is
If he
gonna
doesn't show up at
expect
WrestleMania, then
Cody on Raw this
we know
week, or
it's a work.
SmackDown this week,
Maybe. I don't know.
or it could be at WrestleMania. I mean, but they say he could show up as soon as this week.
It doesn't look good. But yeah, man, he's gonna go over there, and I really feel like, okay, people are gonna kind of mark out for the first week or so, a couple weeks, but there's something about Cody, man.
I mean, if he's not in the next
I just
few
don't
weeks,
feel like
I think we can
the
kind of,
WWE fans
read that,
are
but
gonna know what's kind of, some of them are gonna know it, and it's just gonna spill over to no. If your idea of coming to WWE was to be some sort of beloved champion, we're still gonna boo you. And if you bring your wife, oh, you're really gonna get booed. And so, you know, doesn't she have a baby that doesn't even have tooth in his head? Come on now, man. Come on, man.
leave that bitch in the car.
Yeah. Give me a second. No, I agree, man. 100%. And that's kind of my initial
Like,
thoughts
seriously,
when I
so
see her return so
let's be
quickly.
real.
I was
Let's
like,
be the real
dude,
rebellion here, the real
it
conservative
just seemed
rebellion.
tacky.
Brandy needs
You know
to
what I'm
stay
saying?
home. They don't need money. Need to let Cody go do his thing. She needs to be at
It's
home
just,
raising that baby.
yeah. Give me 1 second. Responding to my wife.
That's the world we live in now, brother. It's disgusting.
Uh,
All for her ego. She
well,
wants to be a man. She wants to make money, be successful.
well, man, I would just say that, this night was yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this was a
I'm
fantastic
pretty much
night,
done for the night.
a
You got anything else you want to throw
fantastic
in?
night. Like it just, again, no gimmicks, no reasons to tune in to this week's Dynamite. It was just holy crap.
We can do
Was on
another show
point.
tomorrow or
Everything was on
Thursday.
fire. There was a
Whatever. We can do
couple
another
slip
show.
ups
But
with
if you want to talk rumors and
the
stuff,
Dork
but
Order, a couple slip up there. There was a couple other things that we had mentioned. Some maybe something with Jericho's match. I'm sure there was something there. But all in all, man. Yeah, man. And oh man, and I know you mentioned it, but credit to Santana doing the somersault, and Jericho just catching him, dude. That was just so cool. That was old school Jericho catching him in the Lion Tamer. Bring it back,
Junior.
have him hooked up, let him get close to the ropes, take him into the middle of the ring and put that neon neck him, get him at an angle, and make him tap. Do that just one time before you depart. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but just one time, dude. Just one time. But man, all in all, great show. This was probably one of my favorite Dynamites, to be honest, dude. Just gonna say that. It's been phenomenal, but the letdowns have taken away. Like I'm on a
It's
high,
harder to do. It's harder to balance. Harder to do.
Whatever stupid woman match, or for whatever stupid just. Yeah, or you throw in Gyla Rose and it just takes it down, and it's not just them. I mean
the past 3 weeks have been phenomenal.
I can't think. It could be Wardlow just smashing a nobody, which is cool, but it just kind of takes it down. Funky. That kind of just.
It's totally about the same move for the female,
and that has potential to be awesome. But I was just. Just pretty cool.
Look at
I hated just
the Bucks and Roppongi Vice match.
Because again, you have three children, as Cornette would say, and then you have an actual wrestler, one actual wrestler. So that kind of sucks. But
I'm in the gym now,
But yeah, I have 3 kids. I love Nick Jackson, dude. He's awesome. But yeah, let's run through the matches of the night. Worst match of the night. That's gonna be a hard one to find. So who you got? Match of the night.
All of your kids are adorable. Good God.
Jesus. Great choice. I'll be different for crying out loud. Because that's what I like, but I also like the main event, man. Sammy, shout out to Sammy Guevara, man. Shout out to Sammy, dude.
You go ahead.
And last week I said, man,
actually no, I'm gonna go crazy. Danielson and Moriarty match of the night.
But remember last week I said, when I watch Hangman go out there and defend his title, it's like, crap, dude. Would I want to be a champion?
He's up to his
doing
game.
What Hangman does, killing himself, like literally looking like
he's crazy.
He's on the verge of death. Yeah. I just got the blackout onto the damn stairs, and then he climbs top. It's just very violent stuff. Sammy's doing the same thing. He is doing a phenomenal job at making this TNT champion, even though it's 2 belts. It's stupid. Just throw one away or whatever. But he's doing it. Just give it to me. Just give it to me.
I just had a man eat my blood off a fork.
Hand it here. Send it here. Well, we'll see. But he's doing a really good job. Stop doing gang signs, please. I'm black. I'm not that black. All right, calm down.
Just throw it away. Just trash it.
Sammy Guevara, great job.
You have to be worthy of that.
Defending that belt. He's making it prestigious. He's making it worth something, and he's going out there and killing himself, literally, for that belt. So, shout out to Sammy. So I'll give the match of the night to Sammy and Darby. Darby doing Darby things.
Two ladies and gentlemen, man, never defeated me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Well said. Best promo of the night, best promo. Best promo. Let's give the best promo.
Worst match has to go to
Moxley. Yep, 100%. I agree.
It wasn't bad.
Punk was good.
It
was fantastic. But Moxley said everything, and the fans were 100% on board with what he was doing. And is that it? Is that it? I think the funniest moment of the night, obviously. Yes. I have 2 kids. I have 3.
Yeah.
He just has that stone cold face, man. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I have 3 kids. It's not a competition, Nick. Jesus.
All right,
So
well,
serious.
you know, I'm not gonna make
Oh
no
man, so
promises.
I'm
I do what
thinking.
I want.
So
You,
I
you,
want to
you
get
know
us some
that.
gear to have. We got to absolutely do the standoff and do the music. The do 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 in the gear.
I like the I like the things that you say. What,
Listen, Eddie.
interesting. And
You don't have to be
listen,
fake tough around
ladies and
here,
gentlemen,
okay?
he says this when
There's no
he
need
is
for
where
it.
in Georgia and
There's no
not
need
here in
for it.
Texas. So kudos to you. You're very, very
Listen,
brave,
ladies and
very,
gentlemen.
very bold,
He is
very brave.
in his defense. He is a badass. Okay, he is a badass. He's not like Eddie. He's actually a badass. He's just not as badass as me.
Hmm.
But I'm man enough to make. I'm man enough
Now,
again. No, no, no.
did
I'm gonna
you?
mute this mic real quick, ladies. Let me just
Okay.
tell real quick.